I greet you in Jesus' precious name. It is Sunday morning, the 7th of July, 2024, and this is your friend, Angus Buchan, with a thought for the day. We start off in the book of Matthew, chapter 28 and verse 20. I'm reading the last part of the last verse in the Gospel of Matthew. And Jesus said, I am with you always, even to the end of the age. What a beautiful, comforting promise from our Master. I want to ask you a question this morning. How big is God and how close is God to you? Well, a very dear friend of mine sent me a little story which I want to read to you. I want to adapt it, and it goes something like this. A little boy was asking his dad one day, how big is God? So dad took a little boy out into the open, and they looked up into the sky, and they saw a huge airliner, international plane going from one continent to another, and it was minute. It was like a little dot in the sky. And his dad said God's size depends on how close or how far you are from him. And with that, the little boy said, Dad, I can hardly see that airplane. It's just a speck in the sky. So Dad took a little boy down to the airport, and they got out and they walked up to a massive plane, a huge jumbo 747. And the little boy said, Dad, that plane is massive. He said, that's the same plane you saw in the sky. He says, you see, son, the closer that you are to God, the greater he becomes in your life. And that's so true, isn't it, for you and I? The more time we spend with the Master, the bigger he becomes in our lives. When a person says to you, show me this Jesus, give them a Bible, because that Bible is Jesus Christ in print. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. I think you'll find that in John chapter 1, verse 1. Jesus bless you, and have a special day with your dear friend.